We are at the US Space and Rocket Center, as the sign says, in Huntsville, Alabama. So we're going to go in and take a tour. And right behind me is Grams and Blackbird. It's hard to imagine how large it is until you see it in the flesh, so to speak. So we are inside the museum. Paid our ticket, $30 each. We got a discount because we're seniors, so we're over 65, so it's $30 each. But if you're an adult, 65 or under, it's $30 as well. So how do you work out we got a discount? I do not know. So this is a ride. You can go in there and simulate a ride in space. Sounds too much like a roller coaster to Grams and I, so we're not going to do it. But maybe Sherry Riley should come here. She'd love this.
This is a picture of the components that go together to make the space station. United States, Russia, Japan, Europe and Canada, they all have their bits that join together to make the space station. And in here are some of the components.
And in here are some of the components, says Grams. But it's closed today, they're not letting Grams in. So we're now heading out to Rocket Park. Just hope the rain holds off. That's a big candle. I wonder how Chris Pearson would go firing off a rocket like that. So what do we got here, Grams?
We have Saturn I, first American launch vehicle developed solely for space exploration. First static tested here in Huntsville in May 1961, 100% success rate. Saturn I launched the first unmanned Apollo spacecraft in May 1964.
What do we got here, Mrs. Lane?
We have the NASA Lunar Module, designed to land 2 astronauts on the moon.
So they never really went to the moon, they just went to Huntsville, Alabama and faked it?
Maybe.
That's what the conspiracy theorists think. What's this building called, Grams?
Saturn V building.
So we've gone inside to the Saturn V building.
Going upstairs to the Saturn V hall.
Right.
Where there should be one more bits.
What was that?
There should be one upstairs in sections.
Okay, let's go and check out the Saturn V hall and rocket. The size of it. It's hard to believe it takes that to break Earth's gravity. It is massive. Now they are some big exhaust pipes. We are walking under the Saturn V rocket, 336 feet from top to tail. We're just talking to a staff member who's telling us about Artemis, the next NASA project to return to the moon. And he reckons that Their aim is to have a man on the moon before the end of this decade. Anyway, we'll see. And this is looking backwards. And you can see they're broken up into the modules. What are you looking at, Grams?
I'm looking at Armstrong Collins Aldrin, launched 16th July 1969.
So that's Apollo 11.
Apollo 11.
12 is over here.
14, no 13. 15, 16, 17.
What happened to Apollo 13?
What?
Oh, you have to ask Tom Hanks. Didn't blow up.
No, that's right. That's right.
Houston, we have a problem. From top to
Skate patches that first little bit.
from top to tail. Command module Apollo 16. Well, you wouldn't want to be claustrophobic, would you?
No!
Locking mechanism on the door. There, yeah.
So lunar rover vehicle.
15, 16 and 17.
Now that's a watch. We are now going to head down and check out the space shuttle display. It's huge, look at it. Lordy heck. What is it telling us, Mrs. Lane?
It says that that thing there is a Pathfinder orbiter and it helps train the shuttle astronauts.
Right. Well, let's wander down and get a bit closer. Graham says they're still putting this display together. Sure are. I guess when they've finally built that, they'll paint it and then you'll be able to go in and have a look. We all know what happened to the Challenger. Well, I think that just about wraps up our visit. There's only one thing left, Mrs. Lane.
The gift shop.
The gift shop.